We're gonna start stretching the quads because you've been using them so much during your skating session. As an adult figure skater, it's important that you try to cool down and do some kind of sequence to align your whole body after skating. So yoga works really well for that. First, just feel out your quad. You can either bring the knees closer together and then the knee a little bit more back. That targets a certain area of your quads. Or you can experiment a little, bring the knee a bit out, then closer in. Very good. Now we can change sides. So slowly let go of your foot. We'll do more quads later. For now, just let's start. And grab a hold of the wall or your chair or anything you have. Grab your other foot and start feeling it out. You can also engage your base leg, by the way, just to make sure you're stable. Here, play, bringing the knees closer together, and then the knee a little bit more back. Then you can also experiment bringing the knee a little bit to the left and back in. Just notice how the quad feels. Very good. Now let's go. Go to your mat, and here spread your toes on your mat, press down with your feet, lengthen your back. As you inhale, reach up, make yourself very long. When you exhale, fold forward. Maybe you can touch the floor. It doesn't matter if you don't. Then inhale, hands on the knees, lengthen the back. Exhale, fold forward a little bit deeper. Inhale, touch your knees, lengthen the back. Exhale, fold forward even deeper if you can. Open the chest and exhale, hands on the ground. Bring both feet back. When you inhale, bring the knees down, keep the core engaged. Exhale, slowly lower the hips, keep the shoulders over the wrists. Continue to breathe, gently, slowly bringing the hips down. Now that you are in upward dog, push the ground with the hands. Just notice how the back feels. And now you can also activate the legs and the glutes if you want, pushing down, allowing the opening to happen. We'll just be here for a moment. Now knees on the ground. Move the hips back. Spread your hands, your fingers on the mat. Hands are open, shoulder width apart. Then tuck the toes in and imagine you could push the floor forward. So as you push the floor, lift the hips up and back. Find your downward dog, and once you're here, bend one knee, then the other, walking your dog for just a few times, and then find stillness in downward dog. Of course, you can bend the knees a little if you need to. Try to keep the back straight. If you can, straighten up both legs. If you can, bring the heels closer to the ground. Very good. Now let's begin to bring the right foot forward and bring the back knee down. Very nice. Open the chest, contract the left glute, and bring the head down just for a second. Notice how that feels. Then lift the head, hands on the knee. Open the chest. You can either have the toes on the ground or the instep flat, however you like it. Just make sure you can engage the left glute as you open the chest. Now maybe you can find a bit of a back bend here. We're stretching the psoas muscle. That's very important when you skate. It can get quite tense. So make sure you're feeling the stretch in the front part of your left hip as you contract the left glute to support that stretch. Keep lifting the chest. Notice how that feels for you. And then slowly start coming back. Bring your hands down. Take an inhale. And when you exhale, extend the right leg slowly. Flex your foot. Gently bring the chest down, the head down. And then lengthen your back again. Place the left hand as a base, as support, like on the left. Doesn't matter what it is exactly, just more or less in line with the knee, maybe a bit more to the left. Then slowly begin to open the chest towards the right as you lift your right hand up. There's a little bit of balance required, so engage your core and notice the stretch in the whole side of your right leg. Couple more breaths in here. Then bring the hand down. And let's bring the knee back down. Bring the left foot forward. And by the way, there's a little trick. If your knee is sensitive, you can always place a blanket or a cushion, but you can also just fold your mat. That also works. So now that you are here, let's find the other side. So adjust your hips. Notice how that feels. Contract the right glute. In the beginning, even though you're opening the chest slightly, bring the head down. Notice how that changes your stretch. Then slowly lift the head, bring the hands to your knee, and begin to open the chest, arching the back slightly. Keep contracting the right glute, helping the right psoas to stretch. Slowly lift a little bit more. Find your right spot. So when you feel, okay, this is it for me, stay there. If you notice you can go deeper, slowly, 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 you can go a bit deeper. Keep contracting that right glute. You don't need to bring the head back too much. It's more for the torso and the psoas. Very good. One more breath. And slowly begin to bring your chest back. Bring the hands down. Take an inhale. When you exhale, extend the left leg, flex your foot. Bring the hips over top of the knee. And now bring the chest down. Slowly head down towards your straight leg. Now slowly lift your chest. Place your right hand in the same line as your knee, but it can also be a bit to the side if that helps your balance. Once you're there, begin to open your chest towards the left, lifting the left hand. Engage the core, feeling the rotation in the torso. Notice how you feel. Also notice the stretch in the outer and back part of your leg. You can contract the left quadricep if you want. One more breath in here. And when you are ready, begin to bring the hand down and bring the knee back down. Bring the right knee towards the right hand. And then you can bring the right foot a little bit more forward. You want a nice angle that feels good in your knee. Maximum, align your shin with the front part of your mat. Never more than that. And that's already a lot, maybe even too much. So make sure you have the hips parallel to the ground and open your chest. Now, in the case that you cannot do this because of your knee, modification is to lay on your mat, right, a figure 4, foot on the leg, and then you pull. So now that you are here, open your chest with an inhale. And when you exhale, bring the chest down. Let's do this again. Inhale, open the chest. You can even have the hands a bit forward or a bit out. And exhale, bring the chest down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bring the chest down, and now we stay. So bring your forearms to the mat. Bring the head down. And notice that very nice stretch in the whole outer part of the glute, the piriformis. And if you're not sure what that muscle is, is that little muscle that you can feel there right now in the external part of your hip and the back. Play with projecting the chest forward. Maybe you can bring it a bit more down. Always listen to your body, so if it ever feels too much, dial it down, come back a little. Very, very good. Then slowly we begin to come back. Once you are up, you can choose to stay here or release the posture if it became too much. And then if you want, bend the back leg. We're gonna stretch the quad a bit more. So place your right hand on the center for balance. Open your chest to the left. First, try to touch the heel, which is the closest part to you. If that happens, then maybe you can also grab the foot. If that happens, you can begin to bend your leg. It is okay if you're just touching the heel, by the way. If it feels too much, you can bring the leg down. You don't have to do this part. We already stretched the quads. Very good. You can even bend the arm a bit more. See if you can then look a bit more forward. Continue to breathe deeply. If you can use Ujjayi Pranayama, amazing. Keep going with the ocean sound in the back of your throat. You can even grab with the elbow if that's available to you. Then we release, slowly bringing the foot down. And slowly start bringing the leg back. Take your time. It's been there for a while. It needs to move slowly. Let's find a short downward dog just to equalize everything a little bit. And now bring the left knee to the left hand. If you are modifying on the floor with your back on the floor in figure 4, now you change sides. So then, adjust as you need. Bring the knee to the left, so the knee is not in the front, the knee is to the left. And then you bring the foot a bit more forward. Find your hips parallel to the ground or more or less parallel. Notice how the other side feels. It is okay if sides feel different. You might need to take some adjustments there. Just really connect with how your body is feeling. That will also help your skating too, by the way. Now, hands a bit to the sides. Place your weight on the fingertips there a bit more, or push against. And then open the chest. Take a deep inhale. When you exhale, open the elbows. You can now bring the hands a bit more forward, chest down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chest down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chest down, and now you can bring the elbows to the ground, maybe the torso down. And you can stay here. Maybe you can make the torso long, but bringing the hips down a bit more. So really feel out what's happening as you are into your posture. Notice if one side feels different than the other. Do you have more stiffness on one side? That's okay. We just keep doing this to balance things out. One last breath. And slowly help yourself with your hands as you lift your body up. And now you can stay here, or if you're modifying on the ground, stay in figure 4 on the ground, and then bend your back foot or your back leg. If you can, twist to the side, hand in the center, And see if you can grab first the heel. By the way, don't grab like this because we don't want the shoulder rotated in. We want to grab from inside to rotate the shoulder out. Very good. Maybe you can grab the foot. If you can also bend the arm. Go to where you can go on this side. You may find one side is way easier than the other. That happens to me. My other side is way more flexible than this one, which means I need to practice this more often. So slowly, slowly continue to bend your leg. Notice your quad and don't push too hard. If you notice you were more flexible on the other side, don't try to match it forcefully. Listen to how this one feels. It is better you do this more often than you force it to match it. Always take everything nice and easy. When you are ready, you can let go of the foot, bring the leg down, hands on the ground. Slowly, slowly begin to bring the leg back. Take your time. It might feel a bit like, oh, block there, but then it releases. Hands on the ground, tuck the back toes, and lift the hips up and back. Bend one knee and then the other, releasing the legs. Then find stillness in your downward dog, pressing the ground forward, like you're trying to move it forward, lifting the hips up and back. Allow the neck to relax in here. Very good. Then let's bring the knees down. Let's sit down in our mat. And now extend the right leg towards the corner of the mat. Bend the left foot in. And we can make sure we're pressing down with both sides of the seat. Root to rise. So then, as you inhale, lift up your left hand. Exhale and slowly incline sideways. Take your time. If you can, grab the outside of the right foot with the right hand. If you don't get there just yet, grab your leg. It helps to flex the foot because then it's closer to you and then you can grab it better. So once you're there, keep opening the chest, palm is facing down. Slowly begin to bend your arm. If you want to go deeper, bringing the elbow down, opening the chest. Try to keep the left side of your butt down. It's normal that it lifts a little bit. Imagine it goes down. Very good. Go back to your breath. Now we are targeting the lower back, the left side of the lower back more specifically. That's very, very nice to do after you have been skating because the lower back can get very tight. So allow it to stretch, making it supple, flexible, more relaxed. Slowly begin to come back, taking your time. And let's shift sides. Extend the left leg, more or less, foot to the corner of the mat. Bring the right foot in. Find an angle that feels good with you. There's no specific degree of angle. Now press down with both sides of your seat. Lengthen the back long. Notice how the other side feels. Now inhale and reach up with your left hand. When you exhale, begin to incline sideways. Take your time. Go slowly. In the beginning, the body needs time. Then maybe you can grab the outside of the foot. Maybe you are grabbing the leg. Both are good. In any case, open the chest. Wherever you're grabbing, help yourself pulling with the hand. Very good. Keep the chest open, palm down. See if you can hug the back of your ribcage with your shoulder blade. Continue to pull with your hand, bringing the elbow down. Remember about imagine that right side of the hip goes down. lengthening the whole side of the body, stretching the right side of your lower back. The name of this posture, if you're interested, is Parivrita Janu Sirsasana. It's amazing for stretching the lower back, very healthy if you sit or stand a lot. And if you do figure skating, it's also very, very helpful. Very good. Slowly begin to come back. Take your time. Always come in and out of your yoga postures very slowly. Now bring the leg back. Open chest. We can do a bit of windshield wipers. Very nice. Now from here, let's extend both legs. Let's do our Paschimottanasana posture, or the seated forward bend, bringing the feet forward and tucking the tailbone, or not tucking it, lifting the tailbone back. Imagine you have the seat of a chicken or the butt of a chicken. Try to stick your butt out. Very good. So keep moving the feet a bit more forward. Now that you feel that, when you inhale, lift up your hands. When you exhale, reach forward. See if you can grab the outside of your feet. If that doesn't happen, just grab the legs. If you have some problem on your back, you can also bend the knees slightly. That's okay too. Now, wherever you're at, either grabbing with a towel or a strap, or grabbing your feet or grabbing your legs, the next time you happen to inhale, open the chest, engage your quads. When you exhale, begin to pull with the hands. Move the elbows down. Bring the head down as well. I'm coming out so I don't speak into the mic very loud, but you stay in the posture. Very good. So continue to pull, bringing the head all the way down. And do a quadricep check, by the way. Notice if your quads are still engaged, or did they take vacations? If they took vacations, engage them again. Then slowly begin to come back. Keep grabbing the feet if you can. Open the chest and then release the hands. Allow those legs to rest. Very good. Notice how you're feeling, how the tension is dissolving after all that skating. Now bring the right foot towards the inner part of your thigh. Let's do Janu Sirsasana, head to knee. So first, open the chest here, bring the hands a bit forward, and then see if you can grab your foot. If you don't, not to worry. Grab your leg, or grab with a strap or a sock or anything you have right now. Then inhale, open the chest. Exhale, begin to pull with the hands. Bring the elbows down, engage the quadricep. If you can also bring the head towards the leg. Continue to contract your quadricep. Do that quadricep check, just like we did in the previous posture. And slowly begin to come back. Very good. Let's change legs. Extend your right leg and bring the left leg in. Place the base of the foot on the inner part of the thigh for the other side of Janu Sirsasana. Chest forward. First, hands down, lean a little bit forward, find your angle, and then maybe you can grab the foot with the hands. If that doesn't happen, grab your leg. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, pull with your hands, bringing your elbows down. Also bringing your head down in your posture. Continue to breathe there. Do your quadricep check. Make sure the quadricep is engaged. Then slowly begin to come back. Take your time. Very nice. Release both legs. You can move around the feet, the legs as well. Now let's bring the feet together, and you have two options. You can either move the feet towards your pelvis, or you can push down the ground, relax your hips, and move the pelvis towards the feet. Once you're here, grab your toes with your hands to do Baddha Konasana, or the closed angle, which is very nice to stretch the inside but also the external rotators. And that's super helpful after, I would not ever miss this posture after a public skate or skating practice. So then inhale, open the chest. When you exhale, just bring the legs down, and you can do that by activating your glutes. Notice your seat very active, how that's externally rotating your legs down. Very good. Take another inhale, lengthen your back, keep that movement on your legs. When you exhale, begin to pull with your hands and project the chest forward. You can go very slowly. See if you can keep bringing the legs down as you pull like towards you with the hands, so it's easier to project the chest forward. Keep going, slowly bringing the chest down. I'm going to move because I'm not sure if this is in shot, but you keep going with your posture. You can even, by the way, help your own legs go down by gently pushing down with your elbows. It's very, very soft. It's just a little help, but you might find it helpful, depending on your own body shape. You may also prefer to have the elbows down or the elbows a bit more back. Try what works best for you. Now slowly begin to come back. Once you're here, help your legs with your hands. Very nice. Allow the legs to relax. And now let's go for our Upavishta Konasana to stretch the inner part of the legs. So we want to open both legs here and open them as much as you can without wanting to cry. So find that maybe 80% where you feel like, wow, amazing stretch, but I'm still okay. So then activate your feet, open the chest, and if you struggle getting your back straight when you're seated, place your hands behind your back. Work on opening the chest. We can all start here actually. But if you want more, if you notice that you are good with this, begin to push a bit more forward, and then you can shift your hands forward. I'm doing a variation because I'm not doing the whole grabbing the foot thing. I am focusing more on a gentle stretch. So place the hands down, and if you really open your hands, you will have a psychological sense of security. This is something my teacher taught me, and it really worked for me. So begin to walk forward with your hands. Maybe you can bring the elbows down. It helps to activate the quads here. Very good. You can also kind of project your tailbone backwards. Slowly folding more and more forward. Notice how you feel today. There are days where we feel more flexible than others. Very good. Then slowly begin to come back. Use your hands to help you. Nice and slow. Now you can help your legs again. Bring them with your hands. Oh, notice how they feel. Very good. And now let's lay down on the mat. So place your whole torso on the mat. Pull a little with your hands. like pull forward with the mat so you can lengthen the back a bit more. Then you can bring the knees to the chest. You can rock from side to side. Very good. Bring the base of the feet down, more open than your hips, and then open your arms if you have the space. If you don't have it, bend your arms in cactus position. Then bring both knees to one side. Push a little bit with your glute there. And then come back to center. Go to the other side. Push a little bit with the glute. Notice all of this area stretching out, and then come back. Do a few more times of this, placing more emphasis on that last pushing. Just take it very easy and listen to how your body is feeling as we continue to cool down the body after our skating practice. Now, if you're an adult, if you started skating late, doing warm-up, cooling down after your skating, it helps immensely to prevent injuries, to stay healthy, stay supple. So I really recommend you do this after every time you go practice. I know sometimes it's like, oh, I don't have enough time. But if you have the time, or if you can do it even before you go to bed, I really, really recommend it. It is a game changer. Now bring the knees back up. And now that you have your whole back on the ground, let's bring both knees to the chest again. But this time we're just going to grab the right knee. Extend your left leg on the ground. Imagine you're wearing a high heel and push away from the hip with the ball of the foot. Then place the right hand on the ground, or it can also be a bit down if you don't have space to do to the side. Then bring the right leg down to the left, noticing the rotation. It is okay if the shoulder lifts. You just focus then on bringing it back down. Take it easy. Notice the opening. You may also notice this in the lower back. If it gets too intense, you can dial it down. Take a few more breaths in here. If you're breathing with Ujjayi Pranayama, super, keep doing that. And then slowly begin to come back. Equalize the lower back, so you may bring your other leg up, pull a little bit, so that you feel that both sides of the lower back feel the same on the ground. Grab the left knee, extend the right leg, point backwards with your the ball of the foot like you're wearing a high heel. Then extend the left arm on the ground and bring the left knee to the right side. Slowly, slowly getting deeper into that twist. Notice how the rotation feels on the other side. It may not feel the same as the first. Go back to your breath. It is okay if the shoulder lifts up. Imagine it goes down. You may be less, you may have the knee on the air and the shoulder is down. Choose whatever feels best. The important thing is you are rotating your torso, feeling out the stretch. Then slowly begin to come back. Take your time like always. Place both bases of the feet on the ground. Adjust to make sure your back is equal there on the ground. And now lift the knees. Let's do our happy baby pose, Ananda Balasana. Then see if you can grab the outsides of the feet, or maybe you like grabbing the big toes. Choose whichever version you like best. Open your feet to the sides. And here you can rock gently from side to side, but try to bring the tailbone to the ground. Very nice. Notice how this feels for you. It's like giving yourself a massage on the back, on top of the ground. Slowly bring the feet back down. And now let's find Shavasana, our final yoga posture for this cool down. So pull a little from the mat if you need to, especially if you are a woman, especially if you have a more arched lumbar spine. And then have your arms on the ground. Rest your legs. Close your eyes. Feel the whole weight of your body resting on top of the ground. Now very slowly begin to move the fingers. Begin to move your toes. Start rotating the wrists. Rotate your ankles. And let's stretch our arms slowly back and up. Make yourself long. You can even interlace your fingers if you like. And begin to bend your knees. Bring the legs towards your chest. Hug your legs with your hands. Rock gently from side to side. And now let's start turning to one of your sides. And from here, push the ground. Lift your torso up. And now let's sit on, not on Shavasana, on the sitting position, Sukhasana. And root to rise again. Press down with your seat, lengthen your back. Chin a little bit towards your throat. Hands are relaxed on top of your knees. Then bring your hands together in front of your heart. See if you can feel the warmth between your palms. And start lifting both sides of your mouth. I hope you had an amazing practice. So if you liked it, subscribe, like the video, and let me know in the comments which content would you like to find for adult figure skaters. And I will make it for you. So have a really good day and see you next time. Namaste.